it's another Gettin Real with Ashleydawn, and I want to talk to you today about filled up or drained out. Filled up or drained out. What am I talking about? Do the people around you, close to you, fill you up, or do they drain you out? Do they take every ounce of creativity, every ounce of goodness, every ounce of encouragement, every ounce of love away from you? Ashleydawn, what are you talking about? Do the people breathe life into you or suck life out of you? The people around you, are they adding value to your life or are they subtracting value from your life? Think about it like this. It's like a bank account, okay? There's banks on every corner. If I go to the bank and I make a deposit every day, that bank account is going to grow significantly. If I go to that same bank and make a withdrawal every single day, that bank account is going to be overdrawn significantly, and there is going to be debt. There is going to be a deficit. There are going to be fees occurred from it being overdrafted, from me going and taking more money out than was put in. Okay? Now, if I go to that same bank and I deposit every other day and I withdraw every other day, the bank account's going to pretty much stay the same. It might go up, it might go down, but it's pretty much going to stay the same. It's not going to increase by a lot, and it's not going to decrease by a lot. There are three types of friends that you have in your life, or three types of people that you have in your life. You have the people that are constantly depositing, you have the people that are constantly withdrawing, and then you have the people that are withdrawing and depositing. Those three people will take you three different places. The person that's constantly withdrawing will drain you. They will frustrate you. They will stress you out. They will take advantage of you. They always need something. They need you to help them. They need you to do this. They need you to do that. They're always calling you when they need you, texting you when they need you, reaching out to you on social media to share something when they need you. You don't see them sharing your post. You don't see them doing things for you. You don't see them just reaching out because they want to be a blessing to you or they want to help you. They're just constantly taking from you. They constantly need things. Those are the withdrawal people. They're just draining. They just take and take and take and take and take until there's nothing left. And then you have people in your life, and those people will pretty much pull you backwards, right? You're going to, you're dreaming of this thing and they're just constantly pulling you backwards so that you can't accomplish that dream, so you can't accomplish that thing, because all your time is focused on helping them achieve what they need to do, helping them accomplish what they need to do, right? You're always being pulled back, always being pulled back. Second type of friend, the person that is constantly depositing. They are always encouraging you. They're always messaging you. They're always going out of their way to tell you how special you are, how nice you are, how wonderful you are, how anointed you are. Those are the people that are constantly making deposits, constantly making deposits, constantly filling you up, constantly encouraging you. With those people in your life, you are going to be encouraged. You are going to go farther than you've gone before. You are going to reach heights that you didn't reach before. You are going to reach for the stars, and you might just grab a couple of them on the way. Those people are encouraging. It's just, you get off the phone with them and you feel so encouraged and you feel like you just have life spoken into you. And those people help you succeed. They help you go after that dream, go after that goal, accomplish that thing that seems impossible. Those type of people will encourage you to get there. And then you have the third type of person that withdraws and deposits, but they never really go anywhere, right? It's just kind of the same. It's always the same, right? You can be friends for 20 years and you get back together, and it's the same. Nothing has changed. They're still the same. You're still the same. Everything's still the same. Now, I'm not saying one is better than the other, or, I'm not trying to tell you who to keep in your life and who to not keep in your life. I'm just wanting to ask the question, for you, who is who in your life? Who are the people that constantly withdraw? Who are the people that constantly deposit? Who are the people that kind of withdraw and kind of deposit, and they're kind of just up and down and up and down and up and down? Who are those people in your life? Can you pick out the people that just drain you? When you get off the phone with them, you are just spent. You don't have any energy left. Can you pick out the people that you get off the phone and you're so encouraged, you feel like you could fly? Do you get off the phone and you're just like, that was an okay conversation? We have these people in our life, and we get to choose who gets our time and who gets our energy and who doesn't. For me, I've come to the place in my life that I need more deposits than withdrawals. So I need people that are going to be around me. And honestly, that's my heart. I want to deposit into people's life. I want to always be encouraging them and always helping them. Which can be a good thing and a bad thing. I never ask for help. Like I literally could be down to my last dollar in my bank account, and I will never ask for help. I could have no food in the refrigerator whatsoever, and I will never ask for help. That's a pride thing, and it's not the best, but I don't ask for help. So all of my friends know I rarely ever ask them for anything. So our relationships are mostly deposits. I'm constantly depositing in them, whether I'm doing calligraphy for them, or I do marketing and advertising. Maybe I'm advertising for them. Maybe I'm promoting for them. Maybe I'm doing something nice for them. I'm always going out of my way for my friends. That's a deposit friendship. I'm always giving, always giving, always giving. Now, the problem with that is I can be very easily taken advantage of, because they just think it's natural for me to give, which it is, but they don't realize that even I have my limits. Even the best giver in the entire world has their limits. They can't just give all the time. A millionaire, if they just give, they won't be a millionaire anymore. So sometimes it's nice for you to see the people in your life that are always giving and always doing. For me, one of the deposit people in my life is a lady, a beautiful woman named Jenny. She is a local artist, and she is a spiritual midwife in my life, and she just always gives. Every time I'm around her, she gives me words of encouragement. She's just always lifting me up. She is a giver. She's a depositor. She's always depositing, always giving, always encouraging. Now, I'm not going to call people out, because I do have some withdrawal people in my life too. I'm not going to call them out, but they're always needy. They always need something. I'm always doing for them, and they're never doing anything for me. So guess what? I have evaluated those relationships, and I have made the necessary adjustments so that most of my time isn't spent with those kind of people. Maybe you're watching this and you're questioning, well, am I a deposit friend or am I a withdrawal friend? Maybe you need to ask yourself that. Maybe you need to, analyze your life and say, okay, well, who am I depositing in? Who am I withdrawing from? Who am I doing both, right? I have a couple friends that do both. Sometimes they deposit, sometimes they withdraw. And those friends are amazing. I'm not saying anything bad about those friends. Those friends are amazing, and I love them. And those are great. The bad friends are the ones that are constantly taking, that are constantly sucking the energy and the life out of you, that literally every day they call you, they need something. They need money. They need to borrow an outfit, and then they don't give it back. They need a ride somewhere, but they're not calling you to give you a ride anywhere. I go a lot of different places on my Facebook, and so people will message me and be like, well, I wanted to go there with you. Well, I wanted to go there with you. Well, have you ever invited me anywhere? No? Well, then how can you get mad that you weren't invited when I went somewhere? You gotta give what you're wanting to get. You can't just expect everyone to do everything for you. You're gonna have to do some stuff too. You can't go to the bank and get money out if you've never deposited money. You can't go to a friendship and get something out of it consistently. Like, I've had some friends that have taken me for stinking granted, and I've gave until there's nothing left. And my limit with different people is different time frames. But for the most part, it's about a year. After a year of constantly giving and not getting nothing in return, I'm out. Like, those peace signs are coming up and I am out. See you later. Bye. Do not collect $100 when you pass go, because I'm out. I have a breaking point. I have a limit. Banks have a limit. Banks have a breaking point. And guess what? Banks charge you interest when you take money out and you don't pay it back. What if friendships started charging interest and they're like, actually, I've given you 100 rides in the last year. Yeah, I'm going to need that money back, right? That'd be crazy. And I'm not asking you to do that. The Bible says that, love doesn't keep a record of wrongs. It's not, I'm better than you, you're better than me. But love does look out for the best interests of the other person. So if you're one of those people that is constantly taking, that is constantly in need, I would encourage you to look at why you're always in need and why you're looking to specific people to get your needs met. Because God has given you two hands, and a lot of the things that you're wanting other people to do for you, honestly, if we're being real, you can do for yourself. There have been so many times where I have, thought about it and I've been like, oh, I really wish I had help with this. And then I thought about it for a second. I'm like, I don't need no help. I could do this by myself. And I'm not saying to do everything by yourself. Yes, it's nice to have somebody help you. Yes, it's nice to help other people. But if you constantly find yourself asking others to do things for you, maybe you should ask yourself why that is. Why are you looking to them to fix your problems and not saying, you know what, I got two hands and I got access to a computer and a Google. I'm going to look this up. Fun little side note. I have a few friends in my life that literally call me on a daily basis, and they're always asking me questions. And I love that they think I'm so smart, but I don't know everything. And most of the questions they ask me could have been answered with a simple Google search. But it's easier to ask me and to have me go through the footwork and to have me do everything than for them to do it themselves. I have some friends that, constantly want me to promote their small business. And I'm like, have you helped me with my business? Have you helped me with anything? No, you haven't. But you're constantly wanting me to help you. You're constantly wanting me to go to your grand openings, and you're constantly wanting me to do free photography. I don't know how many times people are like, oh, you're a photographer? I need a family session. And I'm like, okay, well, here's how much it costs. And then crickets. Listen, I am valuable. My time is valuable. My skill set is valuable. If you're coming to me to get me to do something for you, it's because you yourself do not want to do it or can't do it or don't know how to do it. There's a value to that. If you're constantly coming to me to have me do things for you, well, you're going to have to pay for it. And I would say that to you. If people are constantly coming to you, wanting you to fix their problems and you to help them, charge them for it. I guarantee you they'll stop asking you. The problem is we give ourselves away for free every single day. We give our time for free. We give our talents for free. We're constantly doing things for free. And so this video is to encourage you to stop doing things for free. Here's something my daddy taught me a long time ago. He was an artist and he did art all over town. And, there were some times he would say, when you got it, pay me. That's totally different. When you have a contract or whatever, that's different. But if somebody constantly comes to you and they constantly want freebies and they constantly want you doing things and they don't want to pay you, that's because they don't value you. Do they pay McDonald's? Yeah. Why? Because they value McDonald's. Do they pay their cell phone bill? Yeah, because they value their cell phone. Do they pay their car insurance? Yeah, because they value having a car and driving it. Do they pay their car payment? Yeah, they value having a nice car. Do they pay their mortgage? Yes, they value having a nice house. So why don't they pay you for your services? Because they don't value you. So, just like those banks, maybe start praying and asking God, do the people in my life value me? And then flip it around. Do I value the people in my life? So I would encourage you, start valuing the people in your life. People that are helping you, people that are blessing you, people that are always fixing your problems, or always helping you, or always, figuring things out for you. Maybe you're always painting for you, or doing calligraphy for your events, or maybe doing photography. Pay them. Find out their Cash App, find out their Venmo, and pay them. Their time is worth it. Their talents are worth it. And if they are going out of their way in their free time to help you, to encourage you, to promote something that you're doing, There is value in that. You would pay a marketing company, an advertising company, or a promotions company a lot of money to do what your friends are doing for free. So pay them. Treat others the way you would want to be treated. Do you want to be taken advantage of? No. So don't take advantage of others. Be a good friend. Start praying and start asking God, how can I be a better friend? How can I be a deposit friend, not a withdrawal friend? How can I show others I love them by my words, by my actions, and by my appreciation? Friendship is the most valuable gift that another person can give us. And so many of us are taking it for granted, are using and abusing our friends, and then wondering, why don't I have any friends? Why don't people call me? Why don't people want to be a part of my life? Well, maybe because you took advantage of people. Maybe because they didn't feel valued. So spend some time appreciating the people in your life. Call them. Write some thank you cards. Thank the people that are a blessing to you. Thank the people that go out of their way for you. Maybe if you have an event and there are people that go out of their way to help you with that event, or maybe you have a business and they're helping you with your business, send them a thank you card, send them a gift basket, send them a cash app that just says, hey, I appreciate what you did for me. Do something nice for them. Let them know that you appreciate them. There is so much that people do for us every day that we take for granted. If we would just pause, take a moment and appreciate the blessing of friendship, the blessing that people are, we would be amazed at what happens, on how long those friendships stay friends. I have a friend that we've been friends for 15 years. And every time we get together, we encourage each other and we speak life into each other. And I am so stinking grateful for that friend. And I tell them all the time, I'm so thankful for you. Thank you for being a blessing in my life. Thank you for always going out of your way for me. Did I just hit something? Thank you for always going out of your way for me. Thank you for always reminding me what a blessing it is to have you as my friend. Don't be a friend that is always withdrawing. Make some deposits. Be a friend that deposits into the lives of those around you. And if somebody is going out of their way to show up for you and to be there for you and encourage you, why don't you go out of your way for them? That's my encouragement today. Are you draining or are you filling? Are you depositing or are you withdrawing? We all are responsible for what we do with the friendships that God has given us. Let's flourish in our friendships. Let's give in our friendships. Let's encourage in our friendships. And let's deposit in our friendships. I love you. God loves you. God wants you to have amazing godly friendships, but He has given you a treasure in your friend, and He wants you to water it, to give it sunlight, to help it to grow, and to thank Him for it. It says in James, every good gift comes from the Father of lights, Jesus, God. Every good gift, every good friend comes from God. Let's show Him how much we appreciate our friends by appreciating our friends and showing our friends how much we love them. I love y'all. You are seen, celebrated, and loved. God has good plans for you, and God has good friendships for you. I'll catch you in my next one.